请进各位到前面各位。好，飞机跑道上去。Good morning, guys, and welcome to this edition of Hikelopedia, and welcome to glorious Miaoli County, the rural paradise of Taiwan. I'm here in Tongluo Township, in, as I say, rural Taiwan. How do you define a place as rural in Taiwan? Well, I have a coefficient, and it is the number of people you see riding a scooter without helmets times by the number of times you get attacked by a dog divided by the number of abandoned sofas you see at the roadside. If you work that out, that gives you the coefficient that defines whether you're in a rural place or not. And let me tell you, this is rural. Now, why am I here? Well, I thought after my recent Yunlin trip, which I really enjoyed, and seems like a few of you guys enjoyed it too, I thought I'd do another one. And plus I haven't got any hikes organised or arranged at the minute, so I thought I'd come to another place that not too many people visit and just have a ride around. So I'm on the Brommy again, and basically I'm just going to ride around Tongluo, visit a few sites and see what this place has to offer, and try and find something nice to eat at the same time. So that's the plan. Basically, I don't have one. So anyway, I'm itching to get back in the saddle. So let's go. This section is a bit too steep for the Brommy. Or is I'm getting too old? I don't know. Aware of what? There's a lot of car parks up here. I now realise why there are so many car parks up here. There's a massive temple right on the top of the hill. Surprise, surprise. Although I didn't even notice during the minimal planning that I did for today's excursion. But still, let's carry on. Now you see quite a lot of these signs whenever you come to Miaoli, warning motorists about the possibility that they may encounter a shihu. In English it's known as a leopard cat, and it's kind of like a cat but bigger, and it's I think it's the only wild large cat still around in Taiwan. They used to have clouded leopards in Taiwan many years ago, but they're extinct now. But anyway, I saw on the news the other day that leopard cats are actually more threatened, not by motorists, but by actually stray dogs, because there are a lot of stray dogs in Taiwan, and people do not like to put them down for religious reasons, so they just let them roam and they feed them. And the stray dog population really threatens, well, they eat the leopard cats if they can catch them. So it's a big problem for the ever dwindling numbers of leopard cats. I've never seen one, but it'd be quite cool if I did one day. Now this is the reason I rode up the hill. It wasn't just because I'm a masochist. This path that I'm on now is known as the Tongluo Skywalk. Those of you who follow my socials will know that I came here last winter with my family on a day out, and I've been wanting to come back since, just to ride my bike along it and check it out, and I thought there's no time like the present. So I remember there's some really nice views from along the ridge, so let's go and find out if my memory serves me well. See, I told you there were some nice views. Came across this bridge last winter one day, and it was so windy that the bridge was like a roller coaster. It was that bad. My wife and my son were even scared to walk on it. It's much nicer today though. Really nice views of the west coast, and also you can see the beginning of the Central Mountains in that direction. So on a clear day, some beautiful views. Time to roll down into Tongluo and try and find something nice to eat. Google's doing it again. It's telling me I need to go down. Shall I trust it? I know it's downhill, so fingers crossed. Let's go. I'm still on the right track according to Google. In Google we trust, right? The rice is just starting to turn from green to yellow to brown. I guess they'll be harvesting it in a few weeks' time.
有小的，小份、大份，小的5颗，大的8颗。
小的就好了。请问有青菜吗？
青菜的话就是苦瓜，焖苦瓜，1份焖苦瓜。好，
谢谢。
谢谢。
请问那个餐具
在旁边的盒子。谢谢。
Alright, so we've got two very traditional Taiwanese countryside style vegetables. The first one is gua, or bitter melon, stewed, and it's not really that bitter. It's very nice. I really like this. A lot of people don't like it, but it's good. It's really nice. And the second vegetable is braised bamboo, which is also another one of my favourites. I swear I was a panda in a previous life. And this is the main dish. This is crystal dumplings, jaunt. Got a little bit of chili on there. And these look really nice online, so I thought I'd come to this place. And there you go. They're a bit hot though, so I'll probably eat one in a minute. These are some of the best gua I've ever had. It's so nice. Hot. Filling is really meaty, and there's a lot of toppings on top: garlic, shallots, coriander, and a nice sauce. really tasty. Wow, that lunch was really nice. I really enjoyed it. As you can see behind me, Tongluo is one of those places that's still got its original Japanese era train station. Really small but really cute. I guess they don't need a big one because it's not a very big place. But anyway, yeah, I spy a cake shop over there. I better get something to take home with me later, otherwise the family will kill me. This mini haul should keep the ravenous hordes happy back home, hopefully. I feel like something sweet, so I'm going to eat one of the cakes I bought. This one. I'm in Tongluo, so I'm going to have a Tongluo cubing, which means chewy pastry. And it's okay, I bought two, so the family can still try it later, but I'm going to eat this one now. Here we go, a Tongluo cubing. Let's take a bite and see what it tastes like. Sweet potato, taro, there's some kind of floss in there, and waji, that's why it's Q or chewy. Not super sweet, so I'm kind of liking it. Okay, let's head on to our next destination, although I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get in when I get there. Let's see. Now you may be thinking that I've suddenly been transported to Bavaria, but no, I'm still in Tongluo. I'm actually, there's a place up in the mountains where they have built all these Western style castles and buildings, and people come here to take their pre-wedding photos. If you know anything about Asian culture, you know that people take the photos usually before the wedding day, and then they have a big album on display when they get married. I did it as well, but as I had already had my fill of castles from back in England, we did our wedding photos in a traditional old Chinese house in Taipei. But it's the opposite for people here in Taiwan. They like to make it look as if they've gone somewhere exotic, i.e. overseas to Europe, to take their wedding photos. And I looked this place online. I thought, well, it's in the middle of nowhere in Miaoli, it's not going to be that busy. But actually there's like about 6 or 7 couples having their photos taken here. Now I can't go in because you need to pay a huge fee to go in to take photos, so I'm just standing around outside and trying to sneak a few shots. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to see. If you can't go to Bavaria, then bring Bavaria to Taiwan. And there's actually 2 places like that around here, so it seems like Miaoli is the place to get your wedding photos taken. Just thought this would be fun to show some of my overseas viewers. Let's head on to our last destination now. Being in Taiwan all these years, I have never seen so many people picking tea before. It's pretty cool. I'm curious what kind of tea it is, but they're so busy I don't want to disturb them. Maybe it's Dongfang Mei Ren. Who knows? Actually, this is the place that I wanted to come to last. This is supposed to be chrysanthemums everywhere, but they're not quite in bloom. The flowers are still very small, so instead of chrysanthemums we've got this field of other flowers. I have no idea what kind they are. Well, they're still nice, but I have a feeling if this whole field of chrysanthemums was in bloom, it would be pretty nice, but to come back in another month or so, I guess. Oh well. I think that about wraps it up now. I just got to find my way back to the car, if I can. Time to get Google Maps out again. Alright guys, I've finished my little day out, pootle around Tongluo in Miaoli. It's been fun, but it's been hot, hard work. I've enjoyed it. Some nice food, seen a few interesting things. I mean, there's a big hacker museum just down the road from here, but honestly I think filming the inside of a museum would not be too interesting. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, then you can just go there yourself and have a look. And there's also a tea factory just up the road, but when I went past this morning it wasn't open, unfortunately. So yeah, there's a few other things that you can do in Tongluo, yeah, it's just a nice chill rural area. You can come and have a look around, enjoy some nice food and have a bit of fun. Anyway, so I'm heading home now to dole out the snacks to the family. But if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget, give me a like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you want to support the channel. Thanks down below, or buy me a coffee. Alright guys, take it easy and we'll see you next time. Over and out.